Hi Sagittarius, how are you today? Welcome to Tarot Alignment. I'm Melanie. Sorry I didn't do a reading over the weekend. I needed to have a little time off. I think we all need to have a little time off to recuperate. So today we're going to do a very interesting read. I think you're going to like it. And let me know in the comments. So we're going to pull an oracle. Okay, that one's on its side. That one's peace, and this one to unfinished symphony. So I kind of get the feeling there's two eggs here, which just really, she's sitting on an egg, and then there's just like this relaxation. So I kind of get the feeling that you're satisfied with it not ending. I mean, it's a 10, and it's something is over. Even though it never had a chance to begin, something is over. And you're okay with it, with this peace card. It's, I think you've come to the realization that not everything has to have this dramatic ending or dramatic beginning. And it's okay for it to just be. Does that make sense? It's like just being and just in the moment. And what is. It's not any more complicated than that. And I think you're trying to just get in this phase of your life of just not having complication. Does that make sense? So I'll put this down so you can see. This is the Gortna Cloaca Mora reading. This is the Pot of Gold Under the Rock reading. So this week you're trying to accomplish this, the Empress. You're trying to birth something new. You're trying something new. You're in your head about something new, birthing a new idea. And this is what you're trying to accomplish. This is the journey for the week. And this is what's distracting you so far. Now, the Five of Swords. There's some kind of conflict. And, that could be coming from other people around you. What's blocking you is the Page of Swords. Is that you may be reading too much into it. You don't have your thoughts all together. And that's what the conflict is that you have a list of what you want to create. You have all these ideas and you don't have it sorted out, is what it is. It's that storming, forming, norming phase where you have this idea and it's all this storming and here it is, it's forming, but there's more storming than forming. Does that make sense? So this is what's going to give you hope. The Nine of Pentacles. You will be paid very well for this. And that's what I see, Sagittarius. Is that this, whatever you're creating here, is that you will be paid very handsomely. So what do you need to do to move ahead? Six of Cups. Okay, so going back to the beginning. Going back to the beginning is what's going to give you the clarity. And walk yourself through without all the clutter. It's like going, Six of Cups, it's about peace, a visitor. There's just a sense of peace. And this whole thing is about peace. But where do we find peace? We find peace in a memory, or in the beginning, or in the original. We don't, when we first have that memory, it's a thought, and there's that one glimmer of, oh, that was nice. So yes, it's go back to the beginning is what I'm feeling. Even though this is a visitor card, that there will be a visitor that will help you move ahead. Okay. This is the Gartna-Cloaca-Mora card. Pot of gold. 9 of Wands. So it's like, keep going is what I'm feeling. It's like, keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. What else are you going to do? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, what else are you going to do? You can stop. But I think it's Spirit is saying, no, keep going. You went this far. Keep going. I kind of get the feeling right off that there's like an emperor that's going to come in, or somebody with that you knew before. That's going to help you get out of your head, and which is the encouragement to keep going. Let's see. Empress, tell me something about you. Tell me what you're birthing. Tell me what you're cooking. What is in your cauldron of life? What are you planning? What are you planning, Sagittarius? We've got the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the 9 here. You're making, with the 2 is like, it's making a decision. And it is, the Page is this new direction. It's travel. And you are planning on, here she is. She's mixing, and she's doing all these things, and she's creating. And, the 8 of Pentacles is money's coming. The 2 of Pentacles is decisions. And this Page of Pentacles is an offer. So you are absolutely in your creation, because you know that the 9 of Pentacles, which is material comforts, is going to happen with this idea, with what you're doing. Now with this 5 of Swords energy, this is, that conflict that's in your head. The good and evil, the yin and yang. Let's see what we got. All right, let's do another round here. All right. Yeah. All right, that conflict that you're feeling is because it's a new beginning. And you have to nurture it. You have to cultivate it. You have to grow it. And yes, it puts you in your head with that 4 of Swords. But you can see the Sun. And then you have the Magician. Yes, you're in your creative phase with it. And you have the Page of Wands. And that is, you're going to get some news. Or from a messenger. Something's coming in that's going to change something about this. Now with this Page of Swords, the idea is just in the balance. Let's get some cards of this. What's in the balance here? King of Swords reverse. Thinking too much. You're thinking too much. It's not simplistic. All right. Yeah, we started out with the Unfinished Symphony. As an artist, is that sometimes, the hardest part for creation is knowing when to stop. And getting in your head too much, reading too much into it. So here Spirit is saying to you as advice is 3 of Cups, celebrate what you've done. The Fool energy, yes, take a leap of faith of what you've done is correct. And you are satisfied with it, because this Knight of Wands here is the offer. And it's moving in fast. So you don't have a lot of time. And it's... Let's get a card on this 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Swords. The Devil. Temptation. And Death. Interesting choice of cards, I'd say, Spirit. The Pentacles and the Devil, I would say that is greed. And that's okay. Greed is okay. We can be motivated by greed. We can be motivated by our material comforts and not feel guilty because we've earned them. This Page of Swords is kind of going to come in here and is going to talk about the contracts. And that's probably where you need... It's going to be life-changing because we have this Death card here. And with a death, there's always a reborn. So what you're working on here is going to be life-changing. And, you know, you may think about, well, no, I don't deserve this. And it might be gluttony or greed or all those things, but it will be okay because there'll be a death of something and a reborn. So there's a lot of money that I see coming towards you, Sagittarius. Okay, now this visitor that's going back to the old, or going back to the beginning, this person that's coming in, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Emperor is what I said. Let's see what comes in. 2 of Wands, decision. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's see. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is making plans. So it's making plans. Knight of Cups. Pardon me, I'm getting some orange juice. Oh dear. There we are. Sorry about that. So the 9 of Cups is, it's a wish come true. The 2 of Swords. Again, you're making a decision. Page of Cups. It's like a little puppy love thing. You feel very giddy about this because it changes your world. It's a new beginning. And you have this 10 of Cups, which is like marital bliss. It brings a lot of abundance to your home. Okay? So this 9 of Wands, what's your best step forward for your Gornaclocamora? What is the best step forward for the Gornaclocamora? Yeah. Okay. So the best step forward is the Ace of Swords. Keep going. Just keep going. Success is on its way. Don't look at the past. And with the 5 of Swords is that don't worry about the conflicts. It's all coming. It's all coming at the proper time. Okay? Now, I want to say this is for this week, and this week is March 5th was something happened, and I know it happened, and it just, I could feel that energy, and then I woke up, and I felt like this thing just lifted off my chest, and it was just, this energy. So I don't know if you're feeling that too, Sagittarius, but if you're watching tarot, you're probably very sensitive and you can feel these things too. But this is going to definitely be a very interesting week. Just keep your head to the grindstone. Go back to the beginning if you get stuck. Okay? I love you, and if you'd like to talk about this reading or any of my other readings, just make a comment down below, like and share so we can grow my channel. Bye-bye.